Ben's over there like, I hope no one remembers I'm the king. Like, okay. It seems like Evie's mostly talking to her. So if I don't make a sound, none of this will be directed my way, which would be good for me.
Annie,
Into position, guys.
I had no choice!
Not sure I understand there's like a reason that they turned to stone at this moment. Like, if the fog had been rolling in, I guess I just kind of don't understand why at this moment they turned to stone. They've been kind of gallivanting through the woods for a while with not even a worry that they were going to turn to stone or fall asleep. And now all of a sudden, and you could say it's because Mal's ember is doused, but then I'll say, no, it's not, because they were separate from Mal's ember. Like, they split up and everything was fine. So, I mean, it'd be like that, though. We gotta have tension, and it's not like these guys were ever gonna be involved in the climax, so.
Here you are alone, and you deserve it. Your friends have turned to stone, and that's on you.
I will say I like the material that they've been turned to. Like, Audrey turned them into nice stone. She didn't turn them into like any old raggedy stone. She got like they're marble.
Why tell all those lies? You feel unworthy.
Why tell all those lies you feel unworthy? I feel like what it's supposed to be saying here is that, like, the reason she agreed to close the barrier was because she felt like that's what you're supposed to do when you're the Queen of Oridon. So, like, why'd she do that was because she felt unworthy. I'm sure that's what it's supposed to say, but it sounded as though she's saying that she lied to Evie about closing the barrier because she felt unworthy, which, while suitably gay, isn't exactly morally in the right, because then it's like she's not caring about the fact that she's abandoning the kid, she's caring about the fact that she lied to Evie, which wouldn't be great. But again, I'm going to go with what I think is the best interpretation of things, because I care about impartiality.
Cannot build a castle on a mountain made of sand.
True.
This is not
Wouldn't
your
work.
fault. No, it's not your mother's fault you're there.
I do think this is a really it's a good thing to admit. It's good to have Mal openly saying that she's responsible for her own actions. I do like that.
Because once upon a time, she fought a dragon.
Wait a minute, where are the flashbacks? Shouldn't there be some flashbacks to other movies? Here they come. Where are they? Where are my people?
Uma!
Here's a note.
Your friends kick you to the curb. Good.
I sometimes wonder, because, like, I know that a lot of times when kids watch movies, they don't know what certain idioms are because they haven't been alive enough to hear them. So one thing that I worry about is that kids who don't know what it means to kick someone to the curb would think, like, oh, your friends kick you to the curb? And then Mal doesn't respond, indicating that it's correct, and then Uma saying good, that they would think kick you to the curb means turn to stone. Your friends kick you to the curb? Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'll listen for context. And then Mal doesn't react, and the most pertinent thing going on right now is that her friends have turned to stone, so they would assume that kick you to the curb means turn to stone, and then Uma's like, good, so they're like, oh, that's mean.
Ben saw something in you, and today, Uma, I saw it too. You care. Uma, you care about everybody.
Yeah, I've been open about that. You're the one who hasn't been open about caring about people. It's weird that they felt that Mal needed to pass judgment on Uma here regarding her morals when Uma's the one who's been consistently on top of caring about other people, and Mal's the one who's, like, just finished screwing everybody over and lying about it. Like, she's exacted help from Uma on the premise that she was going to save people that she was never intending to save.
Let's go.
And I definitely won't change my mind within the next 2 minutes. These are consequences. You'll have to deal with this problem entirely on your own. There are the flashbacks. I don't like that the part of the flashbacks are her defeating the pirates, because that wasn't heroic. It's also weird that they went from, like, oh, this is my song of atoning and realizing how wrong I've been, to I'm awesome. Like, this seems to have turned into the I'm awesome song, and that's an interesting choice considering how badly she just finished messing up. Like, the I'm awesome song is for, like, I've been defeated, but I'm rising up again. Not, I've been doing terrible things to everyone, but I'm going to fix it. Cool, so there was nothing else we could be doing with the screen during this scene. We could only have been showing these flashbacks and Mal's emotions. Oh, oh wait, you mean to tell me Audrey captured Celia at some point and we didn't see it? Man, feels like we could have devoted some time to that. Honestly, though, seeing as we got a scene of Harry and Uma together, I can't really even be mad. If having a scene of Celia being caught by Audrey had cost the Harry and Uma scene, I don't want it. Also, it's weird that Celia immediately starts calling for Mal. It seems like Celia would have, like, I don't know, maybe, I guess. None of the black girls in this movie are on good terms.
Regain your might and ignite!
That little feint was kind of cute. Also, okay, gonna overlook the fact that that was a hasty forgiveness because movie, but I do like that it was needed for Uma's magic. Like, I like that Uma's magic was needed to solve the problem. The movies have a thing where they like to emphasize that Mal is a magic user and kind of ignore that a lot of the other kids' parents used magic. But at least, you know, Uma gets a thing. Jane kind of doesn't, but she got the enchanted lake water, I guess. Audrey's mom didn't even use magic, but she's like a pro. So I guess hanging out with her fairy godmothers made her a quick study. You killed her! Hey, the hug! Is the healing of Audrey the climax of the movie?
I'm hungry.
Well, you guys got to say words.
Mom!
You guys were really just hanging out there, weren't you? Did Fairy Godmother say a single line in this movie that didn't include the word bibbidi boppity? Because that was some overkill if I've ever heard it. Oh wow, I feel like we missed the big battle.
Let's go.
I might change my shirt again.
She's slipping away.
Who changed her into a nightgown?
He's my father.
Sounds. It'd be hilarious if Ben looked over and was like, "Sounds pretty OP, Mal. You sure you don't want to like wind down on that having magical parents thing?
The Isle is my home. Someone needs to be there to protect it.
Since you won't."
Well then, you'll need your first mate.
He definitely kissed her head off screen.
Hands. I do think that we could have been friends.
Yay, that's nice. We're gonna die, but...
And you deserve so much better than that.
Hey, you're just trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine, except we're not going to have food because Auradon won't be sending ships through anymore because the barrier will always be closed. Seriously, who changed Audrey into a nightgown? Had to be someone among them because her grandmother's not here yet.
Thank you for coming.
Didn't have much choice.
It's true, you didn't.
Can you wake her? You're...
Okay, I'm gonna assume that it took a while. First of all, every single one of those guards is a child, but I'm gonna assume that it took a while for Hades to get here, and that's why they're in different outfits, so it's fine.
One of your own.
Ooh, commentary.
When it's one of us, lock him up, throw away the key.
Boy, that line should have gone to Uma.
Right, Beast?
Not for nothing, that's not Mal's color scheme. I mean, she's blatantly wearing pink. What's that supposed to signify to me? Because I thought pink was symbolic of everything she's not. Is that saying she's made terms with her Auradon side? I don't know.
Dad.
Don't do that. What an unearned showdown. Hades has a reason to be mad at the Beast. The Beast doesn't have a reason to be mad at Hades. If anything, this could have been his moment of like, oh, I see that I've been... I don't know. Also, why does Hades growl?
I wanted to hurt all of you.
I have owed you an apology for a very long time now.
I'm not gonna give you
So
one.
have I.
You both know that isn't one, right?
I have owed you one.
No one's apologizing to Audrey today, and that's real sad. To be fair, she did just finish expelling everybody. Presumably she was under the influence of the Maleficent scepter.
I'm gonna have to miss you all over again.
What?
There they are.
There they go. Three boys working on the time continuum. There they go. Dreamers fills the air, the book can take them anywhere. Man, absolutely everyone got over the whole these kids are gonna die thing really fast. And Dizzy did not go back. Like, Celia's like, I'm gonna go back because my dad's over there. And Dizzy's like, nah, I'm good. Going back involves sweeping. I'm not about that life.
Raise your glasses.
There's a glass to freedom. Man, you guys really can't gather a crowd at all, can you? This is Disney.
I can't.
I'm really horrified.
I can't be.
They're like, give us a speech, and she's like, I can't, and they're like, oh! Like, yeah, she says I can't be Queen of Oridon after that, and that's something that you'd react to, but like the whole I can't give a speech thing isn't something you'd freak out about yet.
To close the barrier forever.
Was that exchange of glances supposed to signify that they didn't know? If so, it's super unethical they didn't tell them that they weren't going to see their parents again, but like if that exchange of glances was just like an exchange of glances, then it's weird that they included that.
But it's wrong.
Evie, bare minimum. Let's not we're not tearing up over this one. Okay, I need her to not do the laugh cry every single time. But whatever, it's fine.
Without Uma and her pirates.
Hey, speaking of her pirates, it seems like we could have shown her crew even once. Ben's like, yeah, that's cool. I wish you'd, like, mentioned this before the speech, though. Ben is never treated as an equal partner in anything. Like, everything is always brought up to Ben as a surprise, and he has to just kind of go with it.
We can't do that. It's up to us, Dad.
You're not the king anymore. Who cares? With your lensless glasses. Yeah, we all see it, Beast. We all see that there's no glass in those glasses. There's not even plastic wrap. You could have put some saran wrap on those things, but nope. You decided to walk out here with frames and nothing else, and I'm calling you out on it.
I choose to be a king who moves forward.
Ben, stop acting like you decided this. Mal decided this.
Bring it down now.
Preferably to song. If we could make a song of this, that'd be great.
Place. We have to do it face to face.
Carlos did not know the words to that spell.
We have to do it face to face.
As well he shouldn't, because they did not practice this. Everyone's got patterns on. Jonas and Bonnie.
My plan.
It was. I hope that her saying my plan is meant to insinuate that, like, her whole forgiveness of Mal thing was just a long game to get Mal to let down the barrier herself. Because, like, I feel like at some point Uma decided, hey, if I keep holding Mal accountable, she's just going to get, like, sad about it and not do anything. But if I pretend to forgive her, eventually she's going to realize on her own that things need to change. And then she's going to pretend this was all her idea the whole time. I like that Uma was also talking to the crowd. Chad can't spend a moment not, like, sloppily draping over things like a cool kid. Also, Uma can't spend a moment not waving her arms, because she's an octopus. Good, you got a line. We needed that. As a people, we needed that. Oh my gosh. There's no one here. Love that. That's nice. Wow, it sure looks like Jay and Gil are dancing together. Harry and Irma. They crafted this dragon at some point while having been betrayed by her.
I'm actually really nervous to meet your mom.
Wait till she doesn't want to be a vet.
Wait till she, like, isn't at large anymore.
Or icebergs. Both?
That's so cute. That's, like, listen. I understand if you wanted Jay and Carlos to get together. That's really cute. They're so sweet. You want to go to the jungle or you want to go to the icebergs? I can show you the world, babe. That's the cutest thing. Oh no. This is gonna hurt me.
You know what?
She's definitely taken.
Definitely.
So's Evie. Am I invited to the wedding?
No, you're not. You weren't invited to the movie. To be clear, I like Cheyenne Jackson's performance. It's just, I hate that Hades is Mal's dad. Most of what he did in the movie was fine, except for this coming up scene. Haha, it's cute. Hey, did you miss the part where she spelled him 3 times? And, wait, let me think. She spelled him twice, and never got any consequences for it? I don't think he's the problem. That's basically why this annoys me, is because it's like, haha, if you mess with my daughter, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, I get it, but also she's spelled him multiple times and never had any consequences for it, so the whole haha protective dad thing isn't cute anymore. That's canon. It's canon now. Nope. Okay. So that was Descendants 3. And it was fun. I had a good time. I'm gonna rewatch a couple scenes later on, but that was fun. I should stop recording before my laptop runs out of space.